Hello. Is this on? Hi. Ooh, hello. Damn. That's loud. That's aggressive. All right. So I just want to say hi. One, someone said that babies don't have kneecaps. And I just looked it up, and babies have kneecaps, y'all. Babies have kneecaps. Anyway, hello. My name is Bree or Brianna. I'm your hostess, host X, I don't know, whatever you want to say. My pronouns are they, them, theirs. And this is Sacred Voices Open Mic. Super cool. It's for October, and we're here, spooky season. Claps, 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 do the thing. Yay! Dope. So, Sacred Voices has, let me pull up because I always mess it up with Sacred Voices and I don't want to be like a dummy up on stage. Sacred Voices has their open mic every fourth Friday at Denver Open Media, where you all are sitting right now. They are starting to have really cool workshops at the office. If you want to get involved in those workshops, do the little website typey things with your finger and do sacred-voices.org. I hope I did that right. And you can sign up and do a workshop. And you can also donate on their webpage or Venmo them or just give them straight hardcore cash. And it's super cool. Great. This is my first time being a host. Give me patience because I am very awkward, but it's great and it's awesome. And just be good to people, all right? Be good to me. Cool, so I'm gonna do a quick poem and then I'm gonna run and grab my paper because I'm a dummy and I forgot the paper. So, we're excited. Are y'all excited? It's Scorpio season. Who's happy about that? One person's happy about that. Me too. Scorpios are mean, but I love them. Cool, so I'm gonna do a poem really quickly and then we're gonna be good. I lost my poem, y'all. No. Oh, I found it. Haha. Cool. Also, really quickly, I want this to be like a nice, fun, like audience thing. So if you hear something that like you like and you enjoy, like snap, stomp your feet, clap your hands, do like a little praise dance in the corner. Like I'll see you because I'm on the stage and it'll be cute. We good? Yeah. Nice. Cool. I am convinced that God is black. I am convinced that God is both black, both man, both woman, both genderless and everything else. I have met God, found her on the various floors and in between soft big thighs of black women, blessed enough to do the hair of a lost generation. God combs through my 4C strands, well, not anymore, actually, tells me to uncross my legs, sucks her teeth at the amount of hair we still have left, and we both know we're gonna be here for a long time. I watch as God's hands spin threads of gold, and I find myself her creation of what an angel should look like. I have spent the night with God, require he take his Timbs off before entering my temple with me. God has a weak stroke game, but I forgive him for that. I allowed him to empty out my ties into his storehouse. I made God my lover who still calls me at night, whispers about my hips and eyes, and ain't that the ultimate feeling? I met God. She exists in church, hiding amongst the pulpit. God is a deacon, deaconess, and that one singer in the choir that never gets a solo, but we know that God has pipes. God gives me candy and tells me to pray. God tells me that my grandmother is their most favorite angel, and that is why they always come to my church. God has the most delicate brown hands, decorated in gold rings of past lovers. I wonder if I learned how to love unholy bodies from God, take them in for the night, wash their sins in between my legs and baptize them wholly new. God showed themselves in my sister when she almost fought a boy once because he stole my backpack in middle school and refused to give it back. And I knew just for a fact that God had hands because my sister was God's vessel. God is terrible though. God knows nothing on how to take care of themselves. Typical, right? God leaves my prayers always unread at 11:59 for months before replying back. Haha, that's crazy. How are you? But God has the most beautiful eyes I've ever seen. God messages me, are you okay? And when I say yes, God sends a follow-up text with seconds are you sure you're okay? God says that he wants to be needed. And I hold the urge to pull his small body into mine, exchange his sadness with my tranquility, and tell him that he is everything that I need him to be. God is needed for my existence. I would like to meet a God, one who spends their time on the corner, ready to make any fallen child feel good for the night, I would like to meet a God who has stiletto nails and a lace front. I want to meet a God who wishes a nigga would and always carries protection and a hammer. I want to meet a God who believes in me. And I am sure this God exists because I have met so many already. I am sure they are just waiting for me. Maybe I am a God too. Maybe people have witnessed my miracles. Maybe someone is waiting for me to be their God. Because only God knows who they are. I speak it, so I must be. Ashe. I'm gonna go grab the paper. So, the first poet coming up to the stage is my homie, my squad, Dez. Yeah, clap for Dez, give it up for Dez. And then on deck, we got Dr. Mello.
Hello, world. My name is Dez. My stage name is Uvogin, which is Japanese. Once I met a Japanese woman, and I asked her what it meant, and she didn't know. But I got it from an anime called Hunter x Hunter. It's one of the characters. He has this move called Big Bang Impact, and I feel like what he does with his fist, I do with my lungs and like my voice. So that's kind of why I took over his name. So this is a poem that I wrote called A Spirit of One. I hope you guys enjoy. In this time, day, and age of a government suppression, many minds are confused. Many people conjure questions. And though they tell you that the answer is simple, small, flat, and green, I'm here to share with you, it's not as simple as it seems. Shoving products in your face to keep you always wanting more, keep you always wanting money, keep you knocking at their door. No, it's not just a want. It's a godforsaken need. Their method of control, individuality, and greed. And I know you think I'm crazy. Don't think I know just how I sound. But if you look a little closer, then these thoughts will be profound. There's no need for feeling empty. There's no need for feeling down. Everything possesses beauty if you take a look around. For the primary function of the universe is love, from the atoms made within us to the galaxies above. All the legs, fins, wings, and plants underneath the sun are all infinite in unity, all a spirit of one. Thank you. Now, this is a song I wrote called Matter. I hope you guys enjoy. Said there's nothing made of matter. Hey, said there's nothing made of matter. Hey, there's nothing made of matter that could hold me back. Hey, could you silence all the chatter? I really don't need that. Hey, all my goons, you should tune into reality. So much more to explore than your tiny galaxy. Puffin', stuffin', sippin', chalice, got no malice. We heal up like a medikit here, so let's get it. There's nothing made of matter. Hey, said there's nothing made of matter. Hey, there's nothing made of matter that could hold me back. Hey, there's an art to exploring, going place to place. And I really hate phones that meet me face to face. Think the concept of relationships is bonkers. Have an ego, my existence soon will conquer. I take the digital, manifest it in the physical. Now it is tangible, visible, gifted you with simple visualization, ego dissolved by obliteration. Call me sage of six paths, evoking sensei, causing planetary devastation. Shibaku Tensei said there's nothing made of matter that could hold me back. Yeah. And it doesn't really matter who told me that. Said there's nothing made of matter that could hold me back. It said there's nothing made of matter that could hold me back. Thank you. Thank you.
Hi. Wipe the sweat off. Cool. So we were doing it in random, but if you don't mind, Dr. Mello, could we give my love the stage? Let's bring up. Come on. Bring up. Come on. Let's bring it up. Rolling. Clap, 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 clap. This man is a mastermind, a genius.
I could do it any time. Now that I'm old and gray, 5 times a day. And my best friend looks at me in front of all my other friends, and he says, "What are you talking about? Taking a nap or going to the bathroom?" I could have choked him. Let me get this. My name is Rolling Roland, alias Pablo Picasso Cruz. My time in space was running in the human race, a rat race for food, honey, money, survival, and understanding the Bible. As I grew older, bolder in my own mind, I seemed to find a gold mine. More books I read, the more seeds planted in my head of discontent for time spent. But I acquired some knowledge, so eventually I went to college. For my essential potential, for my drive to really stay alive, my ADD pushed my ABCs. To get free in humanity from my driving insanity. It was with this anger and fear, let me make it clear, I had a beer. With my tear, a tear in loneliness, a workaholic, an alcoholic, with life-sustaining chemicals in my metabolic, very symbolic. Transforming cells of organisms to food, fuel, and energy, with the synergy, cellular processes to create my living messes. Constructively, destructively, I hit the growth curves. I went to CCA to make my day. Made my way to the Khan Academy to understand the organization. Foundation with partners in giving, in-kind support. This report provides free world-class education in any language, but no sandwich. Our time is special, gentle and free to agree or disagree. I thank the source for my power and force as a workhorse to create this steam even in my dream, a choice with a voice on the highway of life without a wife, but maybe a slice. With tenderness to remember the good times, the sad and bad. Life is not for the weak, if only to tweak the reality life focus, then suffer to choke us, to go up and down, running around. We need a cup of water, maybe a daughter, for happiness and joy, maybe even a little boy. A child to smile, running a mile. In time and space, we all find a place in the human race. to face the years and cheers with fears or happiness and joy. It is with this feeling of motivation, stimulation, a sensation deep inside with no surprise to help any and all before or after the fall. A discipline, a focus of great importance, an action, reaction of giving and receiving, not deceiving, always the right reason. This is what we really call love from above. The highest endeavor of your time, even to sacrifice mine for happiness and joy with girl and boy, maybe a toy. For meaning and purpose, in energy and synergy, in sunshine and showers, where are the flowers? It is only in the force and the powers of good and evil, with the devil, no bread, milk and honey, only money. That's not even funny. Only despair to pull our hair. We want to stand up and fight for the right, to stand up and go up to the stars, maybe into Mars. We all have a dream of glory, of goodness and glory, and this is my story. As life beckons our arrival and survival, our destiny is a reality. No matter who you are, near or far, from planet to star, it is for living and dying, getting a taste before the waste, not in haste. Smooth ride or crash before the ash, in living and dying, wonder why? Time is pushing and pulling, fast or slow. Oh my God, for goodness sakes, here I go. Where is my place in the human race? Let us be clear. Where am I going this year? Into Bright On audio, video, media production and distribution. My time in the sun for this run. Wow. Thank you.
Hello, it's me again. I think there's always something really cool about listening to someone for a very long time. It like creates like stories and like pictures and like lovely images in your head, which is super dope. All right, so coming up to the mic, we got Dr. Mello, and then on deck we got XR. So please give a round of applause. Also, for your pieces, let's try 2 pieces only. It'll be super cool. Great, love you all.
My name is Dr. Mello. I'm usually mellow, but I had a situation before I got here, which is ironic because I'm not a violent person, but maybe I'm just speaking to the choir here because obviously you're here because you're open-minded. But today I got a question again if I belonged in my own apartment complex, and that really lit me up. And that's why I'm like, oh man, like I'm gonna do fun music, but this was just in me today because I was like, really? Like, I still gotta get questioned if I belong in my apartment complex? So it's stuff like that that is just like, you know, so sadly, this is humanity in a sense, but hopefully the few of us that have a open mind and are considerate of others, we can treat people with respect and teach even our kids how to talk to each other instead of be very authoritative. And especially for us, I'm already an old man, but for us adults, if we want our kids to listen to us, we talk to them, not yell at them or order them. So there's more cooperation and communication than dictating. So it's more, so let's go to the music. Este pa la raza, órale, órale. Este pa la raza, este pa la raza, que huele. Este pa la raza, este pa la raza. Este pa la raza, este pa la raza, mi raza. Órale, mami, ¿qué pasa? Esto pa' la raza. Si no da tequila me voy pa' mi casa. Esto pa' la raza. Ay, 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 no sea tan chillón. Ay, 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 no sea tan cansón. Se juntaron los compas, charrolastas no sonzas. Qué sé yo, ya no manches. Este es party, no broncas. Si miraste esa chava, está bien chula la chica. ¿Qué pasó, mamacita? ¿Quieres ir a mi finca?
Your finca?
Esta noche es pa' bailar, con esa vieja vacilar. Y darme un shot, shot, shot. Y darme un shot, shot, shot. Y darme un shot, shot, shot. Y darme un shot at love. Esta noche es pa' bailar, con esa vieja vacilar. Y dame un shot, shot, shot. Y darme un shot, shot, shot. Y darme un shot, shot, shot. Y dame en la pachanga hace rato. Después de aquí unos tacos. El after party mi casa, donde se juntan los vatos. Que no falten las viejas, no despierten la abuela. Si no le habla la chota y en el bote despierta. Esto pa' la raza, 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 esto pa' la raza. Esta noche es pa' bailar, con esa vieja vacilar. Y dame un shot, shot, shot. Y darme un shot, shot, shot. Y darme un shot, shot, shot. Y darme un But hopefully at love. Esta noche es pa' bailar, con esa vieja vacilar. Y dame un shot, shot, shot. Y darme un shot, shot, shot. Y darme un shot, shot, shot. Y dame un shot. This man is actually Arab. He's from Egypt, and I remixed his music because I love it. Que no se vaya, que no se vaya. Ay Dios, que no se vaya. Que no se vaya, que no se vaya. Ay Dios. Que no se vaya mi hermosa, la sabrosa tan latosa que me grita como loca porque dice que no hay cosa. O que pasa por la casa como viento en la casa, tan bonito huele todo porque ella es mi taza y llena todo mi ser, la que calma todo mi ser. Es la dueña de mi fama, es la reina de mi alma, la que calma todo reino, que está listo para batallas, y batallas son las únicas que se nos dan las tallas. Por eso sigo yo feliz y yo sigo cantando. No importa lo que digan, yo sigo aquí cantando. Dejando los odiosos que se pierdan en el hoyo por andar de borrachitos, se les pierde todo el gozo. Yo sigo solo al frente y cuido toda mi mente, porque yo quiero una reina que aprecie siempre. Yo quiero ya servirle a ella como un residente que trabaja para el mero, mero presidente. So when I was in Iraq, I heard this man. I was actually watching some prisoners, and I would play music for them. So not all of the prisoners were bad people, but this is a type of stuff that's why I have diversity, because I just like people. This last song I wrote for my Ethiopian wife. I recorded it in Zanzibar, so it's Swahili, English, and Spanish. Slow dance with my baby mama, she is my wife, my African queen. Slow dance with my baby mama, when she beside I feel like a king. Slow dance with my baby mama, she is my wife, my African queen. Slow dance with my baby mama, when she beside I feel like a king. Wash, wash, burning hot sauce. Pili, pili, burning hot chili. Lukman, taco de ojo. Pole, pole, slow down mi chole. Asante, shooty, I love your booty. Asante sana, mi amor te sana. It's at the bar, but not at the bar. Watch my girl, she look like a star. Ñota, cota, mi señorota. Everyone wishing, but she is mi bota. Viatu, vato, todos asando. Mi Cinderella that God brought me fella. Tizama, con calma, yo les permito, pero no cama. Culala, solo conmigo. Qué rica está. Bien buena, bien rica. Quitam, Brembo. Bien buena, bien rica. Quitam, Brembo. Slow dance with my baby mama, she is my wife, my African queen. Slow dance with my baby mama. When she beside, I feel like a king. Slow dance with my baby mama. She is my wife, my African queen. Slow dance with my baby mama. When she beside, I feel like a king. Takula Camacho. No te sientas tan macho. Caribou, welcome to Stare. Cholo, you don't wanna dare. Moto, we'll turn up the heat. Waleed is bringing the beat. Jambo, Q elevato. Mambo, Cuba bailando. Ni Pepe, give me some air. Yo soy Pepe, closer to there. Mzuri, but not from Missouri. A cutie, but sometimes so moody. Joe Booty, her he's got me flirty. A foodie, odors on my duty. Bien buena, bien rica. Quitam, Brembo. 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 Slow dance with my baby mama. She is my wife, my African queen. Slow dance with my baby mama. When she beside, I feel like a king. Slow dance with my baby mama. She is my wife, my African queen. Slow dance with my baby mama. When she beside, I feel like a king. Asante. And be nice to each other.
It's hot. Whew, this mic's on fire. That's dope, man. Another round of applause, because I was in the back. I was like, hey. All right, cool. So we got XR coming up deck. We got the lovely, the amazing Mama Ja on deck. So XR, come on up, and get ready to take this mic. I hyped you up for nothing, really? 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 All right, that's fine. Mama Ja, will you come bless this mic for us? Please give a round of applause for Mama Ja.
Peace, everyone. My name is Jamila, and in Arabic that means beautiful. But tonight I'm going as Mama Ja, and I've got a poem, and it's called Black is Beautiful. They never told us that black is beautiful. They never told us that black is beautiful. Matter of fact, they haven't told me a lot of things about being black, like why my complexion is the rarest thing in creation, or why it's the most dangerous to these Caucasians. I find myself contemplating these questions daily, mainly during the month of February. Like, why are we obligated to learn about our history within the shortest month of the year? It's no mystery, it's simple blasphemy, and it doesn't surprise me that black inventors such as Louis Latimer, who invented a long-lasting light bulb, is burnt out of recognition, or Garrett Morgan, who invented a yield component in the traffic signal as a hit and run without our black youth's knowledge, or Shirley Chisholm, the first black congresswoman in 1968, isn't something I learned in my history class, us black gods and goddesses completely forgotten, but apparently it's important for us to know George Washington and Thomas Jefferson and Abraham Lincoln and Ulysses S. Grant and Benjamin Franklin. To me, those are just men who appear deadly green. And I keep working and working in this land they call the free, chasing a dream, all while still trying to understand what it truly means to be black, living in America. Does it mean putting up our hands and still getting shot because law enforcement is scared of us, or fitting the black stereotype because society deems it as right, or surviving and not truly living? Nah, it can't be. Let's break it down. the African American dream. Recently, I took a journey to Ethiopia and it opened my eyes up to the original, a place that is a beacon for freedom in Africa, a place that felt like home even though it was my first time being there. Me and my baby felt connected to Mother Nature, a green that is my favorite color because it reminds me of life. And when I think of Africa, the first word that comes to mind is freedom. America. The only thing that comes to mind is opportunity, survival of the fittest, dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will live out its true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident. All humans were created equal. The African American dream means stolen from freedom to work for an opportunity to claim that freedom again. We cannot forget where we come from. The black man, woman, and child are the original people chosen. Technically, we all come from Africa, so that makes us a family. If we can look past the skin and see our spirituality, see our ancestors living in peace, feel our connection with each heartbeat, understand my tribe. Every month is Black History Month. Let us all stand up right now with our fist in the air and say, Black Lives Matter. Say, Black Lives Matter. Say, Black Lives Matter. We can't go back or predict the future, but what we can do is live in the present moment and know Black is beautiful. Thank you. Cool. I got one more. All right. This one's called Blessing and a Curse. It's a blessing and it's a curse, being Black and beautiful. Everywhere I go, people only compliment on the exterior look I have without seeking deeper into the interior of my beauty. Especially these men. Even if they try to get in, they don't have enough respect to take off their shoes and not drag dirt into my holy energetic aura. Saying unsatisfying things like, girl, you're so beautiful, I must get your number, or damn, I'm gonna make you mine because you so fine, or after 2 weeks of trying to get to know me, you're already claiming you love me. Dude, you have no clue on who I be, or where I come from, or what my third eye sees. It's like a glimpse from this beauty, and they're hook fishies onto my rod. And Mom always told me there's plenty of fish in the sea, but see, I'm a vegetarian, Mom, and I'm looking for someone who sees past my beauty. Oh, look, let me get my baby real quick. This is Oya. I guess she wanted to be a part of this poem, so here we go. Dude, you have no clue on who I be, or where I come from, or what my third eye sees. It's like a glimpse from this beauty, and they're hook fishies onto my rod. And Mom always told me there's plenty of fish in the sea, but see, I'm a vegetarian, Mom, and I'm looking for someone who sees past my beauty. Someone who sees my pain and know that my middle name starts with a T and is willing to paint with me and create our story of true love and not just an illusion of beauty. Y'all need to understand that I'm a beast inside, courageous and not afraid to fail or cry. I get up and try again. Failure has become my friend because I know it will end. And once I win, I know I can achieve it again and again. I roar poetic scores that always gets tens to those who truly listen and don't get caught up trying to save a princess. Dude, I don't need your saving. I'm a queen in training to be a goddess. Maybe you should figure out what you're interested in instead of being infatuated with something you can't even understand and you call yourself a man? More like a human in training to be a player, because all I know that you're trying to do is get in between my thighs with your so-called clever rhymes. Clearly, you don't appreciate the fact on where you come from. I'm a woman. I'm a giver of life. I've been chosen to value my mind, body, and soul. All women have. And don't dare try to control that. Because trust on God, us ladies come back with a boom clap wisdom. Step back with your slick ass words before I hit you with my intellectual intimidation. I'm more than just beautiful. I'm a black original individual. I'm a woman who isn't typical. An indigenous who is unbreakable. I'm an angry black woman who is tired of being just beautiful to you. Yes, my name is Jamila, and it means beautiful, but to me, it is much more. It is lyrical, it's spiritual, it's something that is habitual, consistently liberating me from being mind controlled by men who want to wife me up. Nah, bruh, I'm already taken. I'm taken by self-love, by self-awareness, self-empowerment, to freedom of speech. I'm absolutely in love with me. It's a blessing and it's a curse being black and beautiful, but I'm more than just a pretty face with curves. Have respect for my mind, body, and soul. Understand and respect. Peace.
To touch this mic. It's a little hot. I'm gonna stand. Woo, that was dope. And we got a baby feature, y'all. So precious. I love that. All right, so I'm gonna bring up to the stage the love of my life, a sweet, sweet cutie, Mateo. And then up on deck we got Charlie.
What's up, everybody? It's been a while since I've been here. About like 2 months. So I've done this poem before, but I'm gonna do it because someone in the audience hasn't heard this poem, so I'm just trying to like show them this poem because I really like it. And especially, you know, being up in Boulder, I mean, you always need to kind of have your morale and remember where you come from. So yeah, I just came from there too. So here we go. In a study by the Denver Public Works, 408 people were asked to describe Federal Boulevard, the street that I grew up along. Responses would be used to generate an urban development plan for the surrounding area to be implemented in the coming years. Among the most popular responses were congested, ghetto, dirty, and unsafe. This is my response. An ode to Federal Boulevard. To your concrete exterior beneath shadeless sky, your wrinkled asphalt worry lines and chipped paint refusing rejuvenation, potholes that demand your attention. Ode, yes, even to your crazy intersection off of Morrison, with the crooked lanes and the blinking eye, to streets too small for trucks so grand, for lowriders bumping too close to the earth. Ode to graffiti and murales mexicanos, to tag artists who work best under the cloak of night and without permission, who taught me how to make a rose bloom from concrete, how to raise a revolution while the world is sound asleep. Ode to fathers who slip from porch doors before sunrise to file in the unemployment line. To mothers tucking kids in bed before the graveyard shift because la familia es lo más importante, family is the most important thing. Ode to the RTD bus line running until midnight, with the still broken ticket machine letting passengers in for free, for the bus stop squatters and the old ladies who give them change, teaching me how much $1 really costs. An ode to Vietnamese pho and taco trucks on every corner, thriving community defying any business model, to Little Mexico and Little Saigon for always keeping me fed, to the migrant construction workers and business owners who built this barrio from the ground up, who teach that pride and authenticity cannot be feigned, to the paleteros y eloteros who scale Federal sloped back, the neverias de Chihuahua, Juarez y Michoacán, serving cool nostalgia beneath a boiling sun, sweetness that can only mean home. An ode to Sunday night drag races, DPD's hottest night of the week, where Mercado parking lots become car shows and corridos y banda blast like gospel. Brown boys driving fast flash smiles bright as rims, give police sirens a run for their money. To the beggars on Alameda and the jaywalkers tempting fate, an ode to ghosts, to Our Lady Guadalupe, who guides car accident victims in the light of veladoras, to wilted marigold and rose bouquets that are never swept away. I, driver's permit fresh in hand, cruise slowly beneath neon signs wagging their nagging fingers. Slow down, 9 traffic deaths in 2017, drive drunk and go to jail. They think we are stray dogs who can't stop running into our own deaths. Federal, how many unnamed children do you hold in your outstretched arms? I want to give the 5 police officers harassing a homeless man on Florida a neon sign. I want to give the 4 police officers who tackled my 15-year-old classmate on Mississippi a neon sign. I want to give the police officer who killed Paul Castaway on Morrison Road a neon sign. Federal, you couldn't shield my eyes from life's hardest lessons. How to write memorials. I must write odes in place of eulogies. The golden cranes from Northside are moving in on your tarred feet. You're getting a makeover, new sidewalks and a paint job to match. They think they can pave away your history, but I will always remember an ode to Federal Boulevard, the street with the most heart in the Queen City of the Plains, for always guiding me home. Thank you.
I love that. If I knew being a host would mean me standing up, walking around, sitting down, standing up, I would not have taken this position. All right, we got my homie, my squad, Charlie, coming up to the mic.
How's everyone doing? Good? Okay. Damn. So give me a quick sec. My brain is still a little bit frazzled. Just came from Boulder. Did a little workshop on the side. Yeah. But all right. So I got 2 today. I felt a little bit inspired because of Halloween, this at the 4th, and like it's close to Dia de los Muertos, so this is what I came up with last night at about 3 o'clock in the morning, so let's see how this goes. The system is built with an us versus them mentality, where if you're anything darker than a paper bag, you are in the wrong, and you need to hit reset on your N64, say 5 Hail Marys, and pray to God that you pass the test next time. But what about me? I don't look the part I'm told I'm supposed to play, and yet the moment I open my mouth, ya valió pura madre as to where I should belong. I'm white when I sit proper. Have a nice white dress shirt to cover up my native traces with a neat, nice black noose around my neck. And I don't open my mouth besides saying yes or no, sir. I get the way how the crooked game works. But where do I fall on that sliding scale? My ma would tell me to always circle white on test sheets, even when I asked what was my ethnicity. But I would always hang out with darker kids and even went out as far as to learn a whole different language, to able to haha con jota and haha with an H. How do I fall on this sliding scale? You see, white skin is seen as beauty and being darker is still seen as a huge no-no. But where do I fall? Well, you're kind of brown, but not too brown. So you're in the middle. In the middle of what? What does that mean? Have you ever been told that you have good hair? I mean, kinda. It's usually people telling me it's nice. My parents say it's a gift from my grandmothers who gave me that. Have you ever been told not to go outside because you'll darken? I usually just stay the same shade of brown, to be honest. Kind of like this almond butter. So where do I fall? That's the first one. All right, this is the second one. Where are you from? Growing up, I remember taking CSAP and asking my madre, what's my ethnicity? She would always tell me, "To nomás ponle blanco, mijo, eres chicano, but that's close enough." Close enough? I didn't pay much attention after that, always circling that I indeed was white, even though my skin was just a tiny bit darker than your average white bread kid. It helped that I grew up with every single shade of raza you could think of, living off of Tejon and Alameda. I never felt out of place or out of my own mind with what rich folks call my kind until I got to see you, until I went to university. I began hearing the word Chicano, Chicanao thrown around. I remember my mother telling me, "Nomás ponle white, mijo. Eres Chicano, but that's close enough." Close enough? How come I don't get a bubble? I'm not a ghost. I'm not invisible. So why don't I have a single bubble that actually reflects what I say and mean? Mira, ya córtale tu pelo con eso, my mother would say. Pues tú dime, que es un Chicano, pues. Mijo, siendo chicano es que vienes de papás mexicanos, pero que fuiste nacido aquí en Estados Unidos y ya córtale. That's when it clicked. I started reading up, linking up, and taking up knowledge about what the history came with being Chicano, especially here in Colorado. Thanks to La Raza Youth Leadership Program and Umas y Mecha, I started to educate myself on how Denver and the surrounding counties were a hotbed for the Chicano movement in the time when my parents were born, from learning about how they organized and intersected with other activist movements to seeing how the US tried to infiltrate with COINTELPRO and cause needless deaths like los 6 que descansen en poder, to seeing firsthand how quickly the tables were turned whenever I spoke up as a brown kid. My raza pride terrified los quienes eran comprados. I didn't know it until it hit me when they tried to kick me out of my own campus after a numbskull white student kept misgendering a once good homie of mine. And well, I roasted the living daylights out of that dimwit, let's just say that. But what can I say? I've always been known for my silky smooth silver snake tongue. I'm a walking nightmare, not for my comunidad, but for the marble white gatekeepers, because I refuse to be another statistic, another footnote percentile of inclusivity at the white dinner table, where you mustn't shaketh the boat, or else it upsets the status quo of me being the next one in a premature funeral casket as you get paid vacation leave until this PR storm calms down. I grew up brown, but they tried to relabel me as white. I grew up brown, but they tried using my name as a way to logically draw the conclusion that it must be for Charles and not Carlos. I grew up brown, but they tried to keep me in the dark as to why the fact that my suave, silver, snake tongue can phonetically switch in between two distinct cultural paradigms, one being American and one being Mexican. My name is Charlie with an X, and I'm Chicano, I'm Chicanao, I'm Chicanex, I'm Mexican, I'm American, but most importantly, at the end of the day, I'm brown.
Charlie didn't give me enough time to put my do-rag on, so I'm really sad. So I'm gonna do a couple more pieces. The list is still open, so if anyone who hasn't, I'm looking at you two over there, and Gabe, if you haven't done anything and you'd like to jump up on the mic, please do. Ooh, we got one, cool. So I'm gonna go, and then up deck we have my lovely friend Xavier, and then I'll call out more names. Cool? Cool. So I'm gonna do, I'm too tall, it's fine. I'm gonna do a couple of pieces from a book that is probably gonna come out this month or next month. I'm not sure, printing is very expensive. It's called God May I, and it's a book dedicated to my grandmother. So I'm gonna do one that's called A Chat with God, and then the other one is Death Wish. They're kind of sad, but I don't know, find happiness in that. A Chat with God. God, if you are real, it's me, your forgotten beloved child. I was wondering if we could talk. You see, I've been thinking, could it be possible for you to spit back a brother or two? Or if that's too much, pluck a sister from your rib cage. I know how busy you must be. Backed up with all the newcomers, I get it. But it's just that whenever I turn on my television or when I open up my phone, I get breaking news. A black individual has been shot dead, lynched up, choked out. And I feel the headlines invade my veins, block my lungs, and I find myself gasping for life. It's all become too much to bear. I feel as if history has never changed and that we have become a scratch record of a song that hasn't found its way past the 1865, past the 1865, past the 1865, past the 2019 track. God, tell me, how many bullets have you plucked at a skin that resembles yours? Does it remind you of the nails plunged into your skin when you died for our sins? God, how many angels do you have today? Do they sing nicely? Could I make you an offer? Take my pain and sorrow and give me my family back. I would like Tamir. I would like Michael. I would love Marcia back. Is that a fair trade? People have told me that they've seen the miracles that you've done for others, but I've yet to see them. Show me the miracles my grandmother prayed me about. God, answer me back. God, answer me back. Did you recruit people like me as a trial run? I'm scared to be black in this day and age. I'm scared to exist so beautiful, so black, and yet so fragile. God, I'm scared to die. I don't want to meet you yet. I don't know how many voicemails I've left you today, but I'm sure it's overfilled. God, it's me, your forgotten, beloved child. I was wondering if we could chat. Thank you. Whew. And then cool. And then I have one more. It's called Death Wish. I don't know why I wrote this, actually. I just kind of wrote it. I was like really sad once, and I was like, sure. Here is a list of everything you should do if I die an early death. 1, know if my death is sudden, involved with the police, homophobia, transphobia, or domestic violence, I did not kill myself. 2, don't call my family. Allow them to mourn the loss of a woman they've loved who has been gone for a long time now. 3, have my funeral in the South, outside of a church I have never been to. Allow children to roll in the grass without care. Put grandmas and aunties under shades of willow trees. Allow uncles and cousins to play spades and dominoes and give them iced tea and peaches to consume. 4, have a huge gospel choir singing for me. I want them adorned in gold from head to toe. I want the ones who catch the Holy Ghost every 2 minutes. This is my culture. Being extra, being loved and wrapped in pure religion. 5, have an open casket, but let no one under the age of 10 come and see me. 6, let my body have the wedding it is so longed for with the sun. 7, I don't want a sermon. Let people come up and talk about the memories of us. Let them take the whole damn day if they need it. This will be a monthly funeral. 8, I want the art of black, queer, and trans folks to be auctioned off. Please don't let my history of being black, being queer, and being trans get erased. If you do, I will haunt you. 9, there will be no gendering of bodies. My body has been a fugitive of the binary for years now. Everyone will be required to wear white robes. 10, wrap me in linen cloth that has been soaked in beet juice and wine for 20 days. I want my body to resemble the blood my ancestors shed for me. 11, have a bonfire. Let everyone have a torch, even the children. Let them burn their love into my corpse. The ember will be my final embrace. 12, collect the ashes. Some way, somehow integrate them into coral. I want to be placed in the middle passage of the Atlantic Ocean. Please allow me my time to be familiar with the journey I never took. 13, mourn my life, but celebrate it always. I want the ones who feel guilt, shame, and heartbreak to be taken care of. Go to their house, cook them a meal, tell them I would have wanted them to be happy. 14, pray to me if you want to. I will be your God. I will have all the knowledge of my grandmother when you need me. Ashe. I really was about to just walk off the stage like I'm not the host. Great. Oh, man, I'm super excited. We have my lovely, lovely friend Xavier coming up. Are you saying yes or saying hi? Yay. Xavier is great, beautiful, and kind. Please give a round of applause.
Hello, I'm Xavier. I've never read poetry in front of people before, but so this is my first time. Cool. This one is called Glimmer. Black boys who wear gold chains around their necks know it's not light that makes a chain glimmer, but dark skin beneath the sun, inspiring everything around these bodies to hold light with us. It is the sun who knows to rise for us, to offer light and gold in which we dress ourselves and hold with our bodies, beneath chins raised high atop necks, standing tall under our sun, reminding it to glimmer. Those with black boys as sun will teach them to glimmer, to shine like the sun, shining like us, black boys playing in light. The sun brings elegant visibility to black skin with gold. Visibility for us black boys with sun ropes hung around our necks, rope chains that protect our bodies. These fragile bodies keeping such gentle glimmers, buried deep like treasure worn around necks, to snatch the eyes of those who wish to do harm to us, to steal the deeper gold. Gifted by the ones who've brought us here with us under the sun. For our sun sheds light on these bodies, making us into gold so heavily sought after. We glimmer and they wish to take us. We wear gold chains to protect our necks, to declare them love. Our necks are sovereign or belong to the sun, worn by us, unveiling magnificence in all our bodies, bringing us all to glimmer, black boys in gold. Wear these around your necks. Wear them to protect your body. Make it possible for the sun to find you in its glimmer, so they won't take us or our gold. Yeah, that's all I have right now.
I almost cried. It's fine. Cool. I gotta hype myself up. Great. Coming up to the mic, we got Marilyn. Super dope, super cool, super cool. Give a round of applause.
Hi, this is my first time ever in front of people, so bear with me. My name is Marilyn. I've been writing for a long time. As you can tell, this book's like falling apart. It's from 2008. This is something from January 12, 2012, that I was going through a bunch of shit. Can we say bad words here? Yeah? Well, if they come out, sorry. All right, so I'm hella nervous. Excuse the nervousness. The way that things are, far more profound than scars, farther than the stars. Flesh all teared apart, tears out like spears, instilled by the fears over the years. Inflicted, conflicted, protected with anger, subjected to danger. Just like a stranger forced to believe that everything is dandy. Like trying to read Mona Lisa's face as she drifted into space with that blank look on her face. Just a smirk to keep you wondering. In a storm, there's always thundering. Louder than our pleads. Mine like the sailor, and my thoughts like the sea. All lost at cost with no thought at ease, no peace. Begging God for help, please. On my knees, emotion out of rage, blanker than a page. Love potions are all fake. The perfect age to stay in shape is when you grow and learn your way. Every day, all day, that's the way it is. That's all I got.
Xavier's gonna come up and do one more.
Cool. This one doesn't have a title yet, but you learn more from sitting still, stuck stiff in skin, waiting for evisceration from soft prison. Open wide and begin your chewing through the layers of who you once were, who you become, now plastered over you, and you're becoming like a cast applied for far too long, as the arm beneath begs for breath, for being out of the mold of the skin of the closet that holds you still. And that's all.
Hey there, everybody. Wow, what a beautiful night to be here. I got an invite from a friend of mine. You guys might know him. His name is Franklin Cruz. Yeah, that's my boy. I love that guy so much. He just hit me up, and we were talking the other day because I've been kind of going through some stuff, and I play a lot of music around different parts of Denver. I play in a band called Los Mocochetes. I also play in another band called Pink Hawks and recently joined a group called 2MX2, which is a Chicano hip-hop project. You should check them out. They're really, really good. Coming out with some really cool stuff. And Franklin and I were talking because I've been doing all this work with a bunch of different awesome musical artists that I'm so blessed to be working with. But I just found out about the recent death of my young cousin. He was 18, lives down in Albuquerque, New Mexico, which is where I'm from. And yeah, he was a young cat who also played guitar, and we had a lot of fond memories of sharing space with each other, using these strings and these voices to articulate the feelings and the memories of our ancestors. And it's something that has always touched me because we spent a lot of time, and he was there helping his it was like an ex-girlfriend, but she was in a bad relationship, and he ended up being caught in the crossfire, quite literally. So I would like to dedicate this song to his memory, as well as the memory of all of the ancestors that brought him and I together in such a beautiful way. All right. Could I get the vocals up just a little bit? Uno, dos, uno, dos. Al pie de la montaña donde sembraron se oculta el sol. Quedó mi ranchito triste y abandonado a mi labor. Allí pasé los años y ahí encontré mi primer amor. Y fueron los desengaños los que mataron a mi ilusión. Ay, corazón, ya te vas para nunca volver. No me digas adiós. Fue ir a vengar por tu amor el ranchito que fue de mi vida ilusión. Allí pasé los años y ahí encontré mi primer amor. Y fueron los desengaños los que mataron a mi ilusión. Thank you. Thank you for letting me get that out. That was an itch I needed to itch. So, I think I'd like to play something that's kind of uplifting and something that's a positive message for exactly what's going on in these spaces right here. This song is written for the way that community comes together to encourage each other to grow and see these processes and give space for all of us to be able to continuously grow. Not sure what happened there, but yeah, this was one of those. what you got ain't what you is, so what do you got? Taking those gifts as they come, 'cause it's who you are. 'Cause all that you love is what you do, so what will you do when those feelings come washing over you? 'Cause ooh, your heart is shining bright. You got that special magic flowing through your spine. So share that vibrant knowledge buried in your mind. Your essence is so contagious every time you smile. 'Cause all that you got ain't what you is, so what do you got? Taking those gifts as they come, 'cause it's who you are. 'Cause all that you love is what you do, so what will you do when those feelings come washing over you? Thank you guys for bearing through that. I don't even know. Could you guys even hear my voice in there? Oh, cool, because I was like trying, but sometimes it's easier with the mic. Sometimes it forces you to do things, you know? Why get comfortable? It's something that, I don't know. It takes time, and, you know, being a musician, you play all kinds of stages, and it's never the same. Every single stage is a little different. Oh, there it is. Sweet. And yeah, it forces us to be better, you know? Like, you know, everybody's got comfort, and every single day you get reminded that comfort is only temporary. The comfort comes right here, you know? Okay, ooh, now I gotta be careful. Ooh. So, I don't know exactly how much longer you guys want me to be up here. Oh, forever and ever and okay. Well, I'm trying to think of something that could potentially be a lot of fun. All right, this is one that I get a chance to play all the time with Los Mocochetes. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's not hard to see the reflection of you in me. A spark of compassion is all you need to love one another unconditionally. The fire is burning inside, calling for us to unite. 'Cause you can, no you can't. Oh, I see you sitting and I know you ain't so tall. 'Cause you can't, by power, no you can't. No, 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 no. And we're here to learn our ways as we be. And she has taught us how to love, to hear her call. And we have seemed to find that the universe is always flowing. There's no time to waste, as we're here to heal each other. Cause I and I surrender to the great divine love, it is her way. What you chant is what you become, my family. Healing earth, there is no other way. In this God planted the seeds of gratitude, humanity, and prosperity. 'Cause I is power, heart is power, love is in what we believe. 'Cause I is power, heart is power, love is in what we believe. To learn our ways as we be, and she has taught us how to love, to hear her call, and we have seemed to found that the universe is always flowing. There's no time to waste as we're here to love each other. I think I got one more for y'all. Just one more. Let's see how this one goes. I haven't played this one in a while. Como la flor, tanto amor me diste tú, se marchito, me marcho y yo sé perder, pero ay, cómo me duele, pero ay, cómo me duele. All right. Yo sé que tienes un nuevo amor, sin ti deseo lo mejor, sin ti que encontraste felicidad. Espero que alguien más te la dará, como la flor, tanto amor me diste tú, se marchito, me marcho y yo sé perder, pero ay, cómo me duele, pero ay, cómo me duele. Sin ti que encontré encontraste felicidad. Espero que alguien más te la dará. I don't even know the lyrics to this song, but it's so good. I'm just gonna keep singing the chorus again and again, you know what I mean? Como la flor, tanto amor me diste tú, se marchito, me marcho y yo sé perder, pero ay, cómo me duele, pero ay, cómo me duele. That's not what I want. I'm gonna go for something like this. Alright, so I'm gonna wait for this loop to start over again. But this is one of those songs that just like speaks to the migration of people and how there are no borders in this country. Voy a buscar un ricocito en el cielo para llevar a mi amor. Voy a buscar un ricocito en el cielo para escondernos tú y yo. Un ricocito en el cielo, juntos unidos los dos. Y cuando caiga la noche, te daré mi amor. Voy a buscar un ricocito en el cielo para llevar a mi amor. Voy a buscar un ricocito en el cielo para escondernos tú y yo. Un ricocito en el cielo, juntos unidos los dos. Y cuando caiga la noche, te daré mi amor. Un ricocito en el cielo, juntos unidos los dos. Y cuando caiga la noche, te daré mi amor. All right, cool. I think that's it for me. Thank you guys so much.
Wow, who needs purple French fry guy anymore when you have this? Oh man, well that is it for our night. Thank you all for coming out. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. I'm a really bad host. I'm sorry.